마음속에 매일 밤 Someone who will share this feeling. I'm a fool for love, a fool for love.
Hello, and welcome to another video. If you're new here, hi, hello, hope you're doing well, and if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. Today is finally me. You know what? Let me reword this. Right here, I finally got a new binder because if you've seen any of my previous videos where I'm attempting to sort photo cards, my current 3 binders, excluding the one dedicated to NMix, are overflowing and I can barely fit anything else in it. I have been meaning to get a new binder for months and months, but here we are yet again with procrastination issues. But you know, on my lovely day off today, I decided it's time. So I got myself a purple binder. It's nothing crazy, it's just like your typical D-ring binder. I didn't want to order one of those like special K-pop binders off Amazon or whatever other sites because those usually require like a special 9-pocket sleeve, and I don't want to have to deal with buying those all the time. I'd much rather just use the Ultra Pro 9-pocket sleeves that fit in these regular binders. Alright, so I'm just gonna get into it because I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna organize it. I just need to take sleeves out of these 3 binders and put them in this new one. So we're gonna start first with the girl group binder because this binder was supposed to be for girl groups, and if you cannot see, those aren't girl groups. We're gonna move those finally into their own separate binder, and then we'll probably move on to like more recent groups that I just started collecting. Honestly, you know, as I'm flipping through one of my binders off camera here, I think this one might be fine. She is full, but I think she's okay. So maybe just 2 binders. Oh my god, how many times am I gonna kick the freaking tripod? Alright, sorry about random angle changes. I keep running into my tripod. Alright, we are gonna have our first group be Rise. I might put more groups on top of these pages. I'm not exactly sure order-wise how I want to go just yet. Do only have 2 sleeves or pages for Rise. I just haven't been collecting them as much recently, but I did just do a recent unboxing for Nyoko where I did get a bunch more Anton. I think Anton. I could be wrong. It's obviously all a blur, but when I make that sorting video, you'll see more Rise. Now I'm gonna move on to boynextdoor. I do have a good amount of boynextdoor actually. I did forget that I did some double photo cards in here because I didn't have space. That's future me's problem. Not that they're already being capped for in this. I just got this. Next page. Hello. This seems to be a very much Eunhak Jaehyun page. I honestly low-key collect all the members, but I do specifically reach. Should I say reach or on my own time by Lihan and Eunhak. But I do keep everyone I pull usually, unless I get like a duplicate. But I love that photo card. I think it's so cute. More boynextdoor. Honestly, I have a good amount of boynextdoor for me just recently getting into them. I want to say I just started collecting them maybe like a year ago. You know, that's pretty good progress. There we go. And I'm honestly gonna put my next group on top of everyone just because I have a lot more of them. And I don't know, I just like to put the groups that I collect the most at the front so I don't have to be searching for them, if you get what I mean. We're gonna put xdinary heroes at the front just because I have a lot of them. I can confidently say that xdinary heroes is one of my old groups. Love them to death. What can I say? So I do have a good amount of their photo cards. Okay, that is xdinary heroes. And my next group that I'm going to put in here is going to be Anteam, and I'm going to put Anteam behind xdinary. All right, first page for Anteam. my Ouija page, I should say. Gorgeous. I have a good amount of Anteam. I wouldn't say they're the group that I have the most photo cards for because I just recently started collecting them. But when I say Anteam has grown up in the ranks of favorite group very quickly. I mean, I love all their music. Love them all. So, could I say potential alt group as well? Maybe. Don't want to jump the gun just yet, but it's looking like it. Alright, now I'm going to put Cordis behind boynextdoor. Yet another group that we just recently started collecting, so just 2 pages for them, but you know, I'm pretty satisfied with my collection, to be honest. I think it's great. Love that Martin photo card. Beautiful. And then behind Cortis, I will be putting X-Love, which I only have 2 photo cards in here right now, but honestly, I was hoarding this pile of photo cards for my next sorting video, but just for the sake of the 2 sad photo cards on this sleeve, we're going to put my 2 new photo cards in there, and they are the same 2 members. Funny enough, I've only gotten 2 X-Love albums in my X-Love collecting career. Evils, is that the fandom name, I think? And I've only pulled Hyun and Uti, which don't get me wrong, we love that. Look at this, look at her. But I would like Hyun, what am I saying? Oh my god. I would like Rui or Haru to show up, please. Do they hate me? I would never complain about Mother Umuti. Look at her. So yeah. We got a silly little addition to photo cards in this new binder video. Now I have Twas. I just have 1 page for Twas. There are a few photo cards in here that I did double up just because when I was putting them away, I didn't have any more of these big sleeves. And I haven't gotten around to putting those away. I will do that later because I'm lazy and 1 project at a time. Last page from the girl group binder that was non-girl group is actually my Semantic Error photo cards. I got these forever ago when I bought like the photo book from the actual show. And I love the photo cards so much. And I'm actually gonna put, I forgot that I had this, but some of them, oh my god, I just dropped a bunch. I was taking some stuff out of here and all these things just fell out because I had some Semantic Error postcards in here along with my Fusion postcards and these film strips from there in Expedia. And then everything just flew out. All right, that took forever, but we retrieved the postcards. And I'm honestly just gonna put them back here for now. There we go. Semantic Error. Right, these are now pages out of my other boy group binder. Actually, the first binder I ever started for photo card collecting. So these have like my OG groups that I've collected forever. So Stray Kids, TXT. I have a few BTS. I kind of low-key sold a lot of my BTS collection a long time ago, but I kept a few Jungkook. Baekhyun. The few NCT photo cards that I kept, not even enough to fill a full page. Did I say Enhypen? So there are some groups that I added in here that I wouldn't say I collect a lot. Like I just calmly, casually collect them. So I'm gonna move them to this binder. So first one is Zykers. We're just gonna put them in the back here. I only have the 1 page for Zykers. I honestly thought I had more, but I guess I have just the 1. Honestly, I'm low-key, you know, I'm gonna switch things up because the Semantic Error is not necessarily K-pop. I'm gonna put them behind Zykers, like so. And I'm gonna put my next group in front of Zykers, and that will be ZB1. I honestly, I wouldn't say like I ult the group. I just really like their music. My sister does definitely ult the group, I'll tell you that. So I just vicariously, through her, vicariously, is that the correct word? I don't know. If you get what I mean. Through her, I just really got into them. And I just love Hao's and Hanbin's photo cards. So that being said, more. Funny enough, Matthew's actually my bias. But man, Hao, Hanbin, Gunnook. Sorry, I kicked my tripod again. Y'all can take a good photo card. We got some more Matthew in this one. I love this photo card so much. It is definitely sad emo hours that ZB1 had to disband. I won't say anything negative about any particular company involved in the issue, but y'all were lucky that Yibo was under your company. You know what? We're not going to get into it. Last page, we're not going to get messy on here. We're just sorting some silly photo cards. Last ZB1 page. Is that a piece of cat fur? It was. Love that. I will honestly be moving Enhypen into this binder just because I don't add a lot to this current binder. I add a lot to Enhypen, so I'll just put them in here. I'll put them in front of boynextdoor. No, they'll go in front of Rise because I wanted them to be by Auntie. You know, the lore it connects. I like to think that I have a pretty decent sized Enhypen collection. I honestly hoard, forget about things, return, and be like, oh, I forgot I even had this. This is not a great sleeve, but it was the only one that I had that could fit the, like, postcards. Alright, Enhypen. And I think that's it for this binder. Well, I'd say we made a good addition. We just started this binder and she's already quite full. This one, yes, I know it's kind of gross. We've had her for probably 5+ years. She definitely shrunk. Love to see it because I was getting kind of worried about the photo cards bending in there. This one is still very full, but I didn't take anyone out of here just because honestly, I just have a lot of P1 Harmony in here, and I have a lot of P1 Harmony. I would say they're probably one of the groups that I collect the most. I mean, I could probably just move my 2 pages of the boys into this new binder, or 3 pages of the boys of this new binder, but I don't know. I think they're okay here. From here, all of this will be P1 Harmony. So I'll just keep them in here. So yeah, he's a little full, but maybe in the future I'll move P1 Harmony or the boys or someone else into here. And then finally, my girl group binder, excluding NMix because they do get their own binder, she slimmed down significantly, so I'm really glad about that. All right, well, if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. I honestly just make this video to motivate myself to put the photo cards away, because if I don't have something to motivate myself, it'll never get done. Anywho, we're not going to ramble about that now. Thank you so much again for watching. Please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Hopefully you'll see me soon with another video. If not, you can check out my past ones. Lots of sorting videos, lots of unboxings, all that fun stuff. So yeah, I'll end this now. Goodbye.